Hello, you wonderful people. Probably wondering where I've been. I look tired because I am. I just relocated and I now live in Las Vegas, Nevada, which is pretty awesome. And when I got here, one of my computers died, then my work computer died. And so all I have is excuses while I haven't been creating content. Also, I've just been really busy at work. The reason why I wanted to make this video is why I decided I'm not gonna talk about trying to convince people to switch into coding or learning web development. I think I'm just gonna make content around building things, coding things, and giving my opinions, the tools that I use. I think I want to be really about creating stuff, regardless if you learning to code for fun, if you're learning to code because you do want to get hired or switch jobs. The point is, what I realized, there's so many people that literally just say there are no jobs and then they list whatever reasons. But I know a lot of people that just kept their nose under the grind, continued working, and they got hired. It basically comes down to like, is this something you really want to do? If it is, you're going to do it on your free time. You're going to work really, really hard to get a job, and you're going to do whatever steps you need to do to make it happen. And if it doesn't work for you and it doesn't happen for you, it just means you just got to keep trying, right? It takes a long time. There's no easy secret formula to get hired. It's just put in the time, do the work. And I started this channel by talking about how it's still possible to break into the industry, and it still is. And if you can't break into industry, you could learn to code and build your own products. And there's so many tech adjacent career paths that you could take that, to me, it's still no brainer. Like with all the AI tools, a lot of people, it's like a blessing and a curse, because at the end of the day, sometimes it's like, oh, the barrier to be a junior developer is higher now, and like, oh, it's going to replace all the jobs. And then, oh no, like AI is breaking all the code, so we actually need to hire more developers. And so I went to React Conf, and people just talked about building cool stuff. They talked about like all the cool things React Native. By the way, if you're going to build a mobile app, just go with React Native. It's amazing in 2025. I mean, I'm just going to stick with building stuff with React Native for iOS apps, whatever. But the point is, nobody talked about jobs disappearing. People just talked about building cool stuff, being in the tech, and just enjoying the journey. And so what I wanted to do is, continuing this channel, I'm just going to talk about building cool things. I'm going to talk about how I use, what tools I use, what I'm building, what I think about different AI tools. And I don't want to be too much about the drama. All the jobs are going to go away or this is going to go, because here's the thing. If you like coding, then continue to code and do the thing, and maybe it'll lead to a job, right? If you completely hate it, there's nothing I could do or say to convince you. So a lot of people that have been trying to get into this industry is because they want to find, and maybe it's not you, but people that I talk to, they want to find a quick and easy formula to break into an industry where they could make tons of money. The point is, like, life comes in ups and downs. Like, I switched careers, like major careers, like four times. Like, I used to be a contractor, like like contractor, building like stone walls, masonry, patios, all this other stuff. It got good enough that I was able to make decent amount of money. Then when that ended, I ended up going into sales. So I sold insurance for a while. Okay, I didn't get good at selling insurance because it was a terrible job. I'm not a salesperson, but I did that for a while. And then I switched to running my own martial arts business. And that's why I actually became good at sales, because I loved what I was doing. I loved the product, and I made a great career, and I made great income. And eventually, like, I got injured too many times that I was like, man, like, this sucks. And then so I switched into developing, coding, programming, because I enjoyed it. I loved it. I started my first job making $13 an hour, and then eventually just kept building on it. I worked as a software engineer. Now I work as a developer advocate. Now I'm like slowly moving into managing, but I still love building things. I love teaching people about and sharing things that I do right now. If you haven't tried TanStack Start, amazing framework. I'm building a starter for TanStack Start with Strappy, of course, to help the CMS. Why not make your life easier? Don't build everything from scratch. And I'm exploring all these different AI tools, like Hero, a new IDE just about to be released by Amazon. Kind of cool, kind of exciting. So I'm just excited to like code, build things. I don't want to deal about like drama with the jobs going away, because like at the end of the day, whatever industry you're in, there's always going to be ups and downs. Things are always going to change. And sometimes things are going to be so bad that it just sucks. And that's just the reality. And I don't want to play that kind of like up and down. I just want to build cool stuff, talk about building. So if you're someone who just wants to code for fun, perfect. This is a great channel for you. If you're someone who's looking to get into the industry, and you wanted to learn to code because you enjoy it, perfect. This channel is for you. But what I'm not gonna do is just make those drama videos where people are like, oh, there's no jobs, AI is taking everything, or AI is not taking anything, because I'm sick and tired of it. Like, I am sick and tired of it. Like, because at the end of the day, if you like the thing that you're doing, you don't need another influencer to tell you if you should do it or not. Like, you just don't. You should just go and do the thing. You want to be a plumber, be a plumber. You want to be a nomad and do crazy stuff, like, without hurting people, of course, go ahead and do that. I'm not advocating anything crazy, but like, the point is, like, you get to decide what you want to do. And so I'm sitting here like, okay, let me just put this example. Soon destroyed the music industry. Like, to be a musician right now, it's like maybe hard. I'm still gonna do music. Like, I have my push to here, right here, this little device here, and I'm gonna learn how to make music on it. Kind of know how to make a little music, and I want to get better, and I'm gonna do it because I enjoy it. Like, I'm sick and tired of trying to just do stuff for the money. So here's the thing, like, some of you may have close calls, like, where you survived, maybe you could have died but you didn't, and you just kind of, or you get older. Like, I'm older, I'm in my mid 40s, and you realize that you're here on this planet as a gift. You're here, you're lucky to be here. And so to me, I decided, why am I worrying about all this stupid nonsense? Because, like, the planet could explode, like a meteor could come, so many different things could happen. So I don't want to partake in the drama. I just want to work on building tutorials, building cool projects, failing in a lot of my projects, and just sharing that with you, building tutorials. And that's what this channel is going to be. And one thing that I want to kind of say, like, AI is here. Like, I'm not going to rename my channel Coding After AI because AI is here. We're coding after AI because, oh my God, no, but I'm going to keep my channel name the same way. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to explore all the tools that are available to you. WebDev Cody said it really well when he said, if you're not using these tools, you're just not going to be able to compete with people that do. So to me, I think of productivity, where you're using these tools to get more done, especially if you're working. And I think about curiosity, where you actually want to know how things work under the hood, and you want to continue to become the best developer you can be because you love it. And so you could have two at the same time. You could have the AI tools that help you get more done, but you could still strive to learn the deeper aspects of development, all the different things that interest you. Like, for instance, I recently started diving into 3JS. There's a cool course by this guy, Simon. I'll put links later. Like, I just wanted to make this video because I just been sucking at creating videos and chatting with everybody. I know a lot of you are excited about some of the courses I started, like the Astro crash course I was doing. Jesus Christ, I think I have to restart that one. Unfortunately, because my computer died, a lot of my data died. Even though I have the completed project backed up on GitHub, the course lessons got destroyed and deleted, and that is frustrating. I almost like want to cry and not do it, but I will come up with some sort of schedule. Right now I'm really focusing on TanStack, also because it's super awesome, and I have some projects that are work related, so I'll probably talk about that. And I just wanted to give you an update. I am going to, I swear to God, get back to streaming on Sundays. I forgot what the new time is. I'll schedule it. I've been scheduling it and then not showing up and been moving. And the whole point is, life is like that sometimes. Sometimes you're going to have best intentions and things are just not going to work out. And what you could do, you could just stop, you could give up, you could just complain, or you could just do all those things and then get back into the grind, get back into the swing of things. So that's my plan. And I invested in kind of updating a bunch of my stuff. Hopefully the lighting's better. I'm back to slightly better, like a decently better mic than I was working with before. And I have a lot of plans for a lot of things to do. And so I'm gonna slowly get back to it. And so if you're wondering if you should continue to subscribe to this channel, it's really up to you. I'm gonna do this regardless what you guys think and girls, but I feel like life is too short. Figure out what you enjoy doing and just do those things more often. And I know, like, sometimes people are like, oh, I don't make enough money to like pay my bills or like whatever. Like, the point with that, it's part of it is your job, but another big part of it is just being good at money management. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about that or teach that because, first of all, that's not what I'm an expert in. But the point is, like, I've been like most miserable when I made a lot of money. I've been most happiest because I had people around me that love me when I made $20,000 a year, and somewhere in between. So things go up and down and change. You just have to find your purpose. You have to find out what you want to dedicate your time to that makes you happy, regardless if you're broke or not, and do those things because they make you a better person. And if you find that, which is a question that I can't answer, you're going to be, on a good track. Because at the end of the day, life is hard no matter who you are. It's basically no one's got it made where it's like 100% perfect. Like maybe the one person that has everything, which I don't even know what that means. But for me, I just want to build cool stuff. I just want to code. I don't even want to be good. I just want to enjoy the journey. And if you like that type of stuff and you want to be part of that, continue watching my channel. For the long supporters that have been with me forever, I appreciate you. That's why I'm not giving up. I'm going to continue making content. And if you do have questions about breaking into the industry, of course I will help and answer them. But the point is, that's not the question like you should be worrying yourself about. You should just worry about like building cool stuff, and it will speak for itself. One of the things that I see happening to a lot of folks, it's like they just fall in love with the technology. In my case, it was like falling in love with Strappy. And I worked with Strappy for like 4 years on my own, building personal projects before I got hired at that company. And I see people who did something similar with Next.js, learned a lot of Next.js. They were in the community, and then eventually through the community, they met someone through contributing and whatever, and got a job. Right now, I'm involved in doing a lot of stuff with Tanstack, and I'm starting to see like people in that community and seeing how they're making opportunities happen for them. There's a guy, Alim, he was on my YouTube channel once. He runs an agency. He used to do a lot of stuff with Remix. Now he created React Router DevTools. I think he also created Tanstack DevTools, and like he's just making his own opportunity. He started his own agency, and so the point is, it's like if you really want it bad enough, you'll figure something out. And so I don't want to like kind of make content around the drama of like no jobs or get jobs or whatever. I just want to make cool stuff, and I hope you understand that. And with that being said, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I will be making more videos.